Hi everybody, welcome to the club at ADERO, our live streaming class. I'm Margaret and we're going to be filming a mat Pilates class. No equipment needed, so grab your mats and let's come on and join me. So let's go ahead down onto our mats and let's do our spinal warm up, okay? So let's get that pelvic tilt in there. Hold it in nice and tight. Pull those abs up and in. Good, and release back to your neutral spine. So you'll see that nice arch in your back, your neutral spine. We're going to flatten that out. Take a nice big inhale, flatten out that arch. Pull those abs up and in. Good, and release. Let's do a couple more of those. Good, go ahead and do that pelvic tilt. Pull those abs up and in, warming up that abdominal wall. Good, release. And one more time, pull it in. Good, let's hold it here this time. Bring those hands right by your side. Let's take a nice big inhale, and as we do that, let's go ahead and lift up into our bridge. Articulate that spine up. Good, and then exhale, bring it down one vertebrae at a time. Good, and remember, it's not how high you go. It's slow, controlled movement. Finding space between those vertebrae. And each time you come down with that pelvic tilt, pulling those abs up and in. We got one more of these. Go ahead and go ahead and lower down one vertebrae at a time. Take it a little slower this time. Challenge yourself all the way down. Good, hold it here. Good, bring those knees in, give them a nice big hug. Kind of circle them around. Let's hold on to those kneecaps. Good, circle. Good, let's reverse it. Let's do 5 of those. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, and last one. Let's bring those knees to tabletop. Bring those arms out to the side, windshield wipers. So drop your knees to one side, take a nice big inhale, and as you exhale, bring those knees all the way around. Remember, those anchor points are your shoulders, so let those shoulders remain down. Good, inhale and exhale. Good, inhale as you drop those knees, exhale all the way around. Good, let's do 4 more on each side. We got 3 more. Good, 2 more. Good, and 1 more. Good, bring those knees back in and let's hug. One knee in, just give it a nice big hug as you extend the opposite leg out nice and long. Good, and then let's switch, extend long, get a nice, and hug it in as tight as you can, stretching that glute. Good, let's do it a couple more times. Good, and switch. Good, let's bring it back to tabletop, reach those shoulders down into your back pockets. Let's prepare the neck, so bring your hands behind your head. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, I want you to tuck the chin and then roll up to the tips of your shoulder blades and go ahead and exhale all the way back down. Inhaling, tucking the chin, exhale, roll up. Good, inhale, hold, exhale, roll back down. Inhale, tuck, exhale, roll up. Inhale, hold, and exhale back down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, bring it back up. Good, exhale down. 1 more time. Inhale, tuck that chin, exhale, roll up. Hold it here. This is your nice big inhale. Hug those knees in. Exhale, press out long. Inhale, hug in. Exhale, press out long. Good, try to glue your knees together. Glue those inner thighs together. Good, 4 more. 3, 2, good. Give me 1 more. Good, hug it in nice and tight, and let's roll down Nice and slow. Good. Hug those knees in one more time, and let's prepare for the 100. Okay, so reach those shoulder blades down long. Reach your arms long on the mat. Take a nice big inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale, roll up, look down your shirt at your belly button. Hold it here. So the knees can be in tabletop, they can be in a 90-degree, or you can be down to that 45, okay? Challenge yourself. If you're in that 45 Pilates stance, toe heels are together, toes are apart, 4 finger widths apart, okay? Here we go. Start pounding those hands like you're pounding nails. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, you can do it. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo! Bring it down. Look side to side. Good job, everybody. All right, single leg stretch. Going into the core, the stomach series of Pilates. Roll those shoulder blades down your back. Take a nice big inhale. Tuck that chin, roll up, look down your shirt at your belly button. Let's extend one leg long. This outside hand goes to that ankle. Inside hand is underneath the knee, giving it a nice pull. So pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Inhale, inhale, switch. Inhale, inhale, switch. Inhale, inhale, switch. Inhale, inhale, switch. 4, 3, 2. Good. And last one. Good. And hug and bring it down. Nice job. Look side to side. Relax. All right, double leg stretch now. Again, shoulder blades in your back pockets. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, reach up. Reach for those ankles. So as you inhale, you're going to reach in opposite directions. Exhale, circle around, curl up into that little ball. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, curl up. Come on, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Nice, and bring it down. Good, give that neck a little rest. Look side to side. Good, let's hug one knee in. Give it a nice squeeze. Let's do the other side. And let's warm those hips up just a little bit. So let's extend one leg nice and long. Flex that foot. Keep this leg nice and strong. The other leg's going to be at a 90-degree bend. As you inhale, cross the midline. Exhale, circle that knee around. Inhale, cross the midline. Exhale, circle around. You got 2 more in this direction. 1 more. Good. Now reverse it. Inhale, away from center. Exhale, cross that midline around. Try to keep those hips nice and quiet as much as you can. Don't let them rock and roll on that mat. Good. And give it one last big hug. Switch sides. Flex that foot. This leg comes up. Inhale, across the midline. Exhale, circle the knee around. Think about your abdominal wall. Nice and engaged. Abs are pulled up and in. Everything's nice and strong. And we have 1 more. Good. Reverse it now. Away from center and around. And around. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, you're going to roll up. Good. Keep those elbows open. Extend one leg long as you turn and touch the opposite knee with your opposite elbow. This elbow touches the ground and you look at that elbow. That's your inhale. As you exhale, you go to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now let's speed it up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good, give it a big hug, and let's roll to that fetal position and come on up to all fours. All right, here we go. Knees are directly below the hip, okay? Find your iliac crest, straight down, and then you're gonna have your wrists directly below the shoulders. Shoulder blades down your back, pull those abs in. Let's do a flowing cat-cow. So as you inhale, you're gonna lift your tailbone, lift your sternum, and then as you exhale, draw your chin to your tailbone. And just get some nice spinal articulation. Really use your breath here. Really inhale deeply, exhale through the mouth. Let's do a couple more. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. And you've got 1 more. And when you're in that big cat, go ahead and press back into a resting position, child's pose. Just stretch it back. Good, and then let's come on up. So if your wrists are okay, you can stay on hands and knees, or you can go to your elbows here if you prefer. I'll go to my elbows just so you can see the demonstration. So you're gonna come down onto your elbows, and you're gonna bring one leg straight back, okay? And have your elbows directly below your shoulders. Pull your abs up and in here. Good, and let's just lift and lower that leg. Lift and lower. Now as you're doing this, if you're arching your back, you're not pulling those abs up and up enough. So make sure they're pulled in. You don't want to arch your back here. If you can hold that pelvic tilt in this position, that's one of the best things you can do here. Good, let's do 4 more of these. 4. And think about it as being a lift, not a kick. You got 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Good, switching sides. Good, leg goes straight back, up and down. Pull those abs up and in. Focus on that first. Pull those abs up and in. Now as you're lifting, you're squeezing your glute. Think about squeezing that glute. 4 more. 3. 2 more. Good, and you got last one. Good, press back into that rest position. Up to all fours. Good. Spinal balance. Now you're going to reach opposite hand and foot. Reach long, okay? Pull those abs up and in. Try to flatten your back out as much as you can. Push through the heel of the foot. Lift, okay? So you're nice and strong. This hand that's up, see if you can bring it up just a little bit higher. Hold it here for 10. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Good, nice and strong, abs up and in. This hand goes up a little higher. Press through the heel of that foot, activate that back. Good, hold strong. You gotta count to 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good, back to child's pose. And we'll do our elbow planks now. So again, elbows directly below the shoulder. I like to cup my hands like I'm holding a tennis ball. Cup your hands. Your thumbs are on top of that tennis ball. You're gonna come out. Don't sink in the shoulder joint here. Come all the way up. Pull those abs up and in. Don't let your head drop. Keep it up, okay? Nice and strong. And let's hold. Let's see how long we can hold it. I'm saying 5 minutes. No, I'm kidding. Okay, hold on. Hold. Good. See if you can bring one foot off the ground. Hold it here. Keep your head up. Good, switch sides, hold, nice and strong. You got it. Hold. Go ahead and bring that down. Now last 10 seconds, 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Rest for a sec. You deserve it. Good, and then come on up. Let's go to a low lunge. So I want you guys to step your right foot forward, okay? Your right foot is forward, left leg is back. And you're gonna bring your arms out to your side, okay? Take a nice big inhale, and you're gonna rotate to the left and hold, okay? Try to keep this leg square over that ankle. And then rotate back around. Good, and bring it back. Good, bringing the hands down on either side. Good, straighten that right or that left leg out, nice and strong. In your runner's lunge. Most important thing is this knee is over the ankle, okay? It's behind your toes. We're gonna have nice strong positioning here. Good, a nice stretch. Now you're gonna start walking to the center of your body, to the left, pivot your toes around. Good, just fold over, get a nice stretch. Good, and then we're gonna pivot all the way around. Good, into that runner's lunge, check your knee alignment, okay? Make sure that knee is over the ankle, behind the toes. Get a nice stretch. Good, and then your right knee will come down. Good, and let's go into those rotations now. Take a nice big inhale and rotate to the right. Try to see if you can look at your right hand. Good, come back center, working on balance, and then over. Good, and then come back. Good, let's bring our hands down. Let's step this left foot back. Good, and I want you all the way down on your mat. And your elbows are gonna move below your shoulders. Heels are together, toes are apart, okay? We're going to come down, shoulder blades are in the back pockets. I want your forehead just hovering off the mat. I want you to squeeze your abs up and in here, okay? Holding them nice and tight, take a nice big inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to press into your elbows into a low swan or a low cobra. Squeeze your glutes, it's real important. And then exhale down. Forehead hovering off the mat. Take a nice big inhale. Abs up and in. Go into that low cobra. Keep nice spacing between the top of your shoulders and your ears, okay? So you got nice spacing. Good, your neck is nice and long here. Exhale down. Good, take a nice big inhale. Abs up and in, squeeze your glutes and lift and get a nice back extension here. Good, and lower all the way down. Good, slide those hands back just slightly. Push up your sternum, your belly, to your knees and all the way back. So whenever we do those back extensions, I always like to do a little stretch on the back. Good, and then come on up again. Okay, so let's go to some sideline positioning. So what I want you to do is, your knees are going to be toward the edge of your mat, and your feet are on the edge of the mat, and your knees are in a nice 90-degree bend. And you're just going to come all the way down nice and comfortable, okay? So if you have a pillow, you can have a pillow here, or you can be up on your head like this on your hand, or all the way down. And let's just Lift and lower this top leg. So as you lift it up, if you look at your leg, you should not be able to see your foot. So if your foot's dropping down, you're losing the alignment. So you want to not be able to see your foot underneath your knee. So up and down. And you're really squeezing that outer glute, okay, that medial glute. Pulling those abs up and in. Keep yourself nice and strong here. 3 more. 2. Good. And last one. Good. Now glue your heels and your toes together and just lift and lower for a clamshell. These are a low clamshell. Put your hand right here so you know not to let that pelvis rock forward and back. It's a very small movement. And if you're actually doing it correctly, you're going to feel it really quick in that medial glute. It's not an easy movement to do. 2 more. Good. We have 1 more. Good. Now, let's bring that foot up. Okay. Good. So this knee is going to be pointing down. You're going to extend it up and bring it back down. Tap that other knee. Up and down. Good. Got a couple more. You don't have to do very many of these. You'll fill them quick. 3 more. 2. Good. And you got last one. Good. Now let's elevate those feet. Clamshells again. Feet elevated. So you might have a little bit bigger range of motion here. That's normal. But again, you don't want that pelvis rotating, okay? I'm getting a little shaky. You're probably going to be feeling this pretty soon. A couple more. 2. Now hold this one up. If you want to really challenge yourself, extend, in, and down. Up, extend, in. Oh, damn. A couple more. I'm feeling it. I feel ya. I feel ya. 1 more, 1 more. And bring it down. And then, as I always say, knock the love out. Knock the love out. Kind of hit into that piriformis. Ooh, that was good stuff. I'm liking it. Okay, flip over onto hands and knees. Let's go into a high plank. Again, if this is too much for your wrist, remember you can always be in that elbow positioning that we did earlier. Okay, that's always an option. So if you want to be in a full plank, you can. And today, you want to make sure you're having good positioning. So I don't want you sinking in those shoulder joints, so I'm kind of demonstrating what I don't want to see. So I want to be nice and strong up. I don't want the head down. I want the head slightly elevated, okay? I don't want you hyperextending though, okay? So you're pushing all the way through those shoulder joints, and you're just going to hold here. If you need to take some pressure off your wrists, you can always lift your tush up just a little bit, okay? But if you want a little more of a challenge, try to be in that inclined plank. Hold it nice and strong. Abs in. You're going to hear that from me a lot. Pull those abs up and in, nice and strong. Good. And let's see if we can lift and lower 1 foot. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. 2 more. Come on, you got 1 more. Good, let's do the other side. Lift and lower. Try not to lean into that foot that's on the ground. Try to keep those abs, those hips square. We have 2 more. Good, last one. Good, now let's rock forward and back on those toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, bring it down. Good. Child's pose. Come up, shake those wrists. That can be kind of hard on those wrists. Sorry about that, my watch was talking to me. Okay, here we go. So let's go over to the other side real quick. So I'm just gonna flip around on my mat. And we're gonna have those knees right there on the edge, with your feet on the edge, okay? And I like to be all the way down on my arm. I just think it's more comfortable. Pull those abs up and in. Good. And we're gonna lift and lower that top leg. Now as we do this, again, you don't want to see that foot underneath your knee as you lift, okay? So if you're keeping the alignment correctly, you're not going to see that foot. Good, let's do a couple more. We got 2 more. Good, and last one, bring it down, heels and toes together, clamshells. Again, have your hand right here to remind you not to let the pelvis rotate, okay? Nice and strong. And you'll find one hip may have a little more range of motion than the other. It's typical, very normal. So you may feel you're not able to lift or lower on one side as much as the other. Good, so these slow controlled movements really help you not just gain strength, but mobility too. So that's the importance of this Pilates. It's not just strengthening the mobility, flexibility. Good. Good, now let's bring that foot up, rotate that knee, top knee in, and extend out and tap down. Extend out and tap down. So again, you're going to start feeling this. Don't have to do very many. I'm going to do 8. So with Pilates, it's not quantity, it's quality. You want quality movement. Good, a couple more. I think I threw a couple extra in, that's okay. Good, lift those toes up. Good, again, back to that elevated clamshell. Now you may be feeling this in the bottom leg and that bottom hip, and that's normal too, just because you've already worked that side, it's already fatigued. So as you're holding your feet up, you're gonna feel it. Good, we got 3 more. 2, and then we're gonna really challenge ourselves, hold it up, extend, back in and down. Up, extend, in and down. Good, woo-hoo. You got 2 more, you can do it. Good, give me 1 more. Oh boy, and bring that down. Good, and then let's knock out the love. Knock it out. That feels good. Okay, so let's flip over onto our backs and let's do a little hip stretch after all that hip work. So let's do that reverse 4. So cross one ankle over the other knee, and then you're gonna flex both feet, bring that standing foot to the sky, and then just hug that leg in. So you should be feeling the stretch on the back of this bent leg, okay? And you kind of can move around in this stretch a little bit. Kind of find that spot that's really tight, and then once you find it, just kind of hold it there and breathe into that spot. This is where you want to really use your breath. Take a couple deep breaths, just relax for a minute. You got 1 more. And let's switch sides. Go ahead and cross, flex both feet, bring it up. And again, kind of move around, find that tight spot. You might say, oh, it's tight everywhere. That's normal. Just hold it there and breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Take some nice deep breaths. Remember, the oxygen helps that muscle relax. So remember, whenever you're stretching, just take some nice deep breaths. Good, and then let's hold behind, and let's rock ourselves up. Okay, so we're going to have our feet towards the edge of the mat, and we're going to do some our roll up and roll downs. So you want to make sure you're towards the edge of your mat with your feet so that you don't, when you come down, you're still on your mat, so your head is safe, okay? So let's start first with our knees bent, okay? And we're gonna reach our arms long. And as you inhale, we're really gonna work on that C curve, pulling those abs up and in. So take a nice big inhale. You're gonna tuck that chin, and then you're going to hollow out that abdominal wall, roll yourself back halfway. Good, inhale here, exhale, restack your spine, and this time, as you restack, bring those arms up right by your ears, okay? Good, inhale, pull it in, tuck, roll back. And if you can, keep your knees together here, okay? Exhale, bring it up, it's tall, restack, restack, restack. Good, a couple more, bring those feet together too. Nice and strong. Good, and then bring it up. Good, really getting that length. A couple more. And bring it up. Good, and this time we're gonna go all the way down. So take a nice big inhale, tuck that chin, you're gonna roll all the way down. Keeping the chin tucked the whole time until you're all the way down. Good, extend those legs long. So we're gonna do our roll-ups. So flex your feet, take a nice big inhale, tuck the chin and roll yourself up. So I'm gonna give you an option here to help you with your roll-up. Good, bend one knee, okay? Roll down. Good, inhale, tuck the chin, roll yourself up, okay? That's an option. You can have both knees bent, both legs extended. Let's do 5 more of these, okay? Take a nice big inhale, reach, and bring it down. Good, nice big inhale, arms come up, tuck, roll up. Good. Now on my roll-ups, I do use a little momentum. I do have to use a little momentum. The more flexibility you have, the less momentum you need. But if your hip flexors are tight like mine are, you might need a little bit of momentum to help you up. And that's okay. Again, we're just trying to work on mobility. Good, inhale. Good, reach long. Good, let's do a couple more. This should feel pretty good. Good, and we have one more. And reach. Good, and then restack. Good, okay, let's separate the feet about the width of the mat. So we're going to do saw now. Now the most important thing about saw is that your spine is straight. So if your legs are extended in front of you and you have to round your back, an option is to bend your knees, okay, so that your back is straight. So that's the most important thing. So a little bit of body awareness here. So what we're going to do is you're going to take a nice big inhale and you're going to rotate. The bottom half of you is in cement, it doesn't move. So you're going to rotate. As you exhale, you're going to tuck your chin, pull those abs up and in, reach your pinky to your baby toe, look at your back hand. That's your inhale, and then as you exhale, you come back up and restack your spine. So inhale now rotate to the opposite side. Exhale, tuck, reach, inhale, hold, look at your back hand, and then exhale, bring it back up, okay? Inhale, exhale. So what you're trying to gain is mobility here. So each time you go down, hopefully you're going down a little bit further, maybe just a baby bit, but that's okay. Bring it down. And if you're doing this correctly, your hip flexors, your psoas is going to start screaming, okay? Because it's kind of stabilizing your whole body right now as you're doing this. And the real purpose of this exercise is spinal mobility, rotation, flexion. Good. One more. And then bring that back up. Beautiful. Bring it in. Kind of shake it out because I know your psoas gets a little tired there. Okay, so we're going to do one more roll down. Nice big inhale. Tuck the chin. Look down your shirt at your belly button. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. Good. And walk your feet in. You're going to lift your tush off the ground and put your hands underneath your hip, okay? And you're going to have those knees in that nice 90-degree bend, okay? Toe dippers. So you're going to extend through the hip, tap your toe down, and bring it back up. So you'll notice my knees aren't changing. The knee flexion stays the same. It's all extension and flexion through the hip. So you're extending and bringing it back up. I want those abs up and in, up and in. And again, if you're doing this correctly, you're going to feel this in your abs real fast. So one mistake some people do is they bring their knees into their chest. You want to keep those knees over your hips, okay? Inhale down, exhale up. Now I'm doing it with a bent knee. You can always extend the legs straight and do it down and up too, okay? This is too much for that lower back. Bend the knee, shorten the lever, okay? Shorten the lever for lower back support. Now you can challenge yourself by doing two toes at a time or straight legs. Good, a couple more. And let's extend those legs nice and long. Point the toe, open, flex together into that Pilates stance. So remember that Pilates stance, the heels touch and the toes are 4 finger widths apart. So it's a narrow stance, not as wide as first position if you're in bar. So not that wide. Glue your inner thighs together as you come up. Think about gluing them together. 2 more. Good, and last one. Good, now little flutter kick. 4, 3, 2, 1, lower, 4, 3, 2, to a 45 degree, bring it back up. Again, if you're feeling this in your lower back, don't go down that far. Make sure you're breathing, inhaling and exhaling. I like to inhale down and exhale up on the work effort. One more. Good, and bring those knees in, very nice. Good, now let's bring the hands behind the head. Take a nice big inhale, you're gonna tuck that chin, supporting the weight of your head in your hands, okay? Extend those legs long, okay? Pull those abs up and in. Take a nice big inhale as you lower down to that 45. Exhale, bring it back up. Inhale down to that 45. Exhale, bring it back up. Got 3 more. 2 more. Good, and last one. Good, bring it in and give yourself a big hug. So let's extend one leg straight, the other knee into the chest. Bring this hand out with the opposite hand. Gently guide it to the other side, crossing the midline. Try to keep this shoulder down, that opposite shoulder. Turn and look at your hand that's extended if you can. Again, this is a time to really take some nice deep breaths. Just stretching that back in the hip. Let's switch sides. Hug it in nice and tight. Good, bring this hand out. Guide that knee with your opposite hand and turn and look at this hand that's extended out. Good. Bring that back center. Give yourself a nice big hug. Again, holding on behind the knees, just rock yourself up. Again, try to be towards the edge of your mat. We're going to roll like a ball. So the most important thing with this exercise is you never roll all the way to your head. You always roll just to your shoulders, okay? Your chin needs to remain tucked the whole time when you're rolling like a ball, okay? The only time you untuck it is when you're back up, okay? So I'll demonstrate real close, real slow. Shoulder blades are down your back, okay? And you're in this balancing position. You're holding onto your shins and you're balancing on your sit bones. So as you inhale, you're going to tuck your chin and your abs are going to go up and in, and you're going to roll to your shoulder and come back up and balance, okay? So what a lot of people do when they do this is they kick the leg out to get themselves back up. So when you do that, it takes the exercise out of the abdominal wall. So you really want to focus on keeping those legs in nice and tight, okay? So again, if you have tight psoas like I do, you might flip out, they might kick out a little bit, but that's okay. So Nice and tall spine here. Take a nice big inhale, tuck the chin, pull those abs up and in around your back, and back up to that balance. Let's do a couple more. Good, and one more. Good, make sure you're balancing. Good, now see if you can take it to a boat. Bring it back in. Good, inhale, roll back. Up, balance to your boat. Good, two more. Balance. Good, we got one more. Good, and balance to your boat and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Into your bound angle and let's go down. Just get a nice stretch. Oh, that should feel good. Okay, now let's scooch you back just a little bit. Let's hug in, okay? I want both sit bones down on the mat, okay? So if you can cross your foot over without lifting the sit bone off the mat, that's fine, you can do that, okay? Sit up nice and tall. You're gonna hug that leg with your opposite arm. Bring this arm around like a second spine in nice and tight. Make yourself sit up tall and twist. Let's do the other side. So again, crossover only if you can keep your sit bone down. Sit up tall, hug with the opposite arm. This arm up to the sky and twist. That back center. Okay, so let's go as wide as we can in our straddle, okay? Again, try to get on those sit bones, okay? And I just want you to do a nice forward fold here. And again, depending on your flexibility, I'm not the most flexible, but this is a really good stretch for us tight people, okay? So what it's stretching is, it's stretching the adductors, but it's also stretching into the back, which is really important for us people who are tight, and into our hips. So just reach forward just a little bit. And you can pull those abs up and in and tuck the chin and kind of just round the back. But if you're rounding your back, make sure your abs are in nice and strong, okay? Good, and then flatten that back out. Just walk a little bit out, a little bit further, okay? Good, keep those knees up, pointing to the sky. Don't let them rotate in, okay? Good, and then come on up. And whenever you're stretching, it's good. This is something that people don't realize, but if you're feeling something behind your knee when you're stretching, you're probably going a little too far, okay? So you have a lot of stuff that connects in behind your knee, so you want to protect that. So if you're doing anything like here and you're feeling it behind the knee, you may want to soften your knees a little bit just to protect them, okay? So now we're just going to reach to one side with that hand, and then you're going to come up and look underneath this upper arm. So I'll rotate this way so you can see, okay? Good. And you're looking up. So you should be feeling a stretch through here, through that QL muscle. It should feel really good. And then you're going to take a nice big inhale. You're going to rotate your chest to that leg. This hand's going to come down and it's going to fall on your leg wherever it wants to fall. But I want both hands touching your leg, okay? So I don't want you like hovering in the air here. You're touching your leg. And then bring it up, and now we're going to go to the other side, looking under that arm. Take a nice big inhale, rotate that chest, and this hand's going to come down and land somewhere on that leg, okay? So both hands are on the leg. And then let's come back up, Bring those legs in, shake them out just a little bit. Make sure your toes are towards your end of the mat. We're gonna do one more roll down. Might be our last one, I'm not sure. Ah, good. Now let's bring this knee in. Give it a nice, now I want you to extend it up straight. And it's okay if there's a bend in the knee, that's okay. We're gonna be stretching the calf and the hamstring. So you wanna flex your foot as much as you can. That's gonna put it into the calf. So you're holding somewhere on your calf or behind your thigh, okay? And just give it a nice stretch. And now I really want to stretch and isolate this hamstring. So the foot that's on the mat, I'm going to bend that knee and I'm going to kind of push into that foot to ground my sacrum. And now that's going to allow me to stretch this hamstring a little bit more. It's a really good stretch for that hamstring. And the more you can flex your foot, the more you're going to get it into the calf. And if you can, let your elbows go to the side, kind of let them open up as you kind of pull that leg in. Gives you a little bit of leverage to pull in. Good. And then while that knee's bent, why don't we cross knee to knee, bring those legs up, and then reach for your shins and just pull in. So now you're stretching through the piriformis. And if you can cross the midline, so the knee that's on top, if you can cross the midline and go to the opposite shoulder, you're going to get into that piriformis a little bit more. It's a really good stretch for that piriformis. Good. Let's do the other side. So go ahead and extend this leg long first. Good. Flex this foot, and again, you'll find more mobility on one side than the other. That's normal. This leg on me is a lot tighter, so I don't have as much range of motion. So I'm definitely going to bring this knee in, kind of ground my sacrum, and it allows me to stretch through that, into that hamstring a little bit more. Flex your foot. And again, you can have a soft knee if you need to. Don't block it. It's okay if the knee's even bend as much as this, okay? So just listen to your body. And then we're going to cross knee over knee. We're going to bring those feet up, and we're just going to kind of stretch. And again, we're going to try to cross the midline and go to the opposite shoulder if we can. And let's hold on behind the knees. Let's come up one more time. Let's do one more bound angle stretch. Just kind of fold over. Now, if you're going to use your elbows to kind of help open up your legs here a little bit, remember to kind of push on the muscle on that quad, so you never push directly on your knee. Okay, so you're above it. Just get a nice stretch. All right, and then let's just bring the hands behind us, okay? Just kind of open up the chest a little bit, look up. Again, don't hyperextend that neck. So I'm looking up at the ceiling, up at the sky. I'm not looking behind me, okay? And bring that down. And why don't we go into one more little child's pose. So stretch out. And then what I want you to do is bring your hands behind you, okay? And just reach them long and it's up as high as you can. Just get a nice chest opener. Good. Go ahead and bring that down. Come on up. And just sit comfortably. And I want to thank you guys for joining me on this live stream at the Club at ADERO. Please check out the website, www.clubataderro.com. You can get links to the streams here, and come back soon. I'll be here soon. Bye.